Libras, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is your May 10th to June 10th, 2018 financial reading. I apologize because I did forget you guys, and someone reminded me, so thank you for my peeps, my little angels that help for me to keep on track. All right, so I am starting out with a circle spread, and yes, I said to someone in the comment section that I would film this yesterday, but I became a grandma yesterday, so I hope you'll excuse me for the third time. And I was just so tired, and I don't like to do readings when I can't function, you know, with my thoughts in translation here. So let's go ahead and reflect back on what I'd already started. I started with the energies of someone, and of course I can only pull so many energies for these general readings. If you'd like me to pull your personal energies, I can do so. Just email me at josiek42@gmail.com, and the prices are listed below. Someone here has been feeling burdened when it comes to a home, okay? It could be when it comes to changes that are being made at home. Something has felt like a burden. I don't feel as though it truly is a burden, but you're thinking that way. So, you know, remember to change your perspective to I can instead of I can't, especially throughout the next month. Now, in the first few weeks, we do have you taking time to observe some changes that need to be made. Some of you, not all of you Libras, and you are thinking, should I physically move in a new direction by which I can give my heart to my children? What is it that brings me peace when it comes to my children and moving and changing things at home or at a distance? Because I'm feeling like you guys have the ability to hope, wish, and pray to Spirit this month that your wishes will come true when it comes to the energies of, which we'll get to, there's no place like home. And this is actually in your emotional aspects position of the circle spread, meaning that in the next 4 or 5 weeks, those are the energies that you're going to be feeling. So the process of this, though, of course, in the next 3 to 4 weeks, maybe 5, there's some sort of old cycle is completing, okay? And it's happening because that path is over. You lived and learned through that path, and now you're at the end of that path. We walk many paths in our lifetime. And you're stepping into a karmic direction. So if you guys have been worried about moving forward, as soon as you make the changes to bring a cycle to a close, and you do things by the book and observe and think and wait, pray to Spirit for the right timing, because this is a karmic blessing. This new direction is correct for you. Now again, each of you are living a different path. Some of you don't even know that that's a question you're asking yourself. So you could write me and we will focus on the clarity that you need. So in the first week and a half or two, we've got Spirit saying, come to the edge, celebrate the path you've been on, but look at the new path by which you can hop, skip, and jump into that will feel like the energies of milk and honey. That will feel beautiful, that you can roll around in your sheets, you can look at the roof you've put over your head, you can just smile and kick your feet and live in joy, knowing that Spirit is offering that beautiful rainbow for you above. They're saying for you guys to connect to your higher power. There's some mending that needs to be done here, and I think you guys know what that's about in some way, shape, or form. That'll bring you closer to others. Maybe even financially, you're going to have some ideas in the first week and a half or two here about what it is you want to offer your loyal heart to, and through prayer, Spirit is going to bring a treasure into your direction. Awesome. So if you feel like you're being left out, something's not working, you're not getting the calls you want, it's time to end a cycle of waiting around and feeling bad, right? Because that just burns you down in your path. You're being reborn. You're going through the regeneration process of being able to look into this new direction and understand that the old path has nothing left to offer. So Spirit's going to give you guys a leg up. Try and keep these in order, but I just go all over the place. All right, so in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we have Mending, observing, having a deep knowing that something we wanted was blessed to come before us so we could experience and enjoy what it was. As it flows beyond you through your fingers, it will move on into a new direction, and that's how life flows in each of our paths. We come into connection with one another, we learn through each other, and then we contemplate, is this a balanced, fun, karmic connection, or is it time for both of us to move into a new direction? Well, there's a new life energy here for you guys. And Spirit's saying, do something creative, maybe even with love, to figure out who is the yang to your yin, who will fill your cup, and help for you to find peace in your new life. Well, there's going to be a message that comes in for you guys at some point, and you're going to be thinking about a situation. There's going to be an opportunity with the fork and road energies, but you may not feel like you know exactly which direction to go. When that happens, you get the chopwood energy. That means you have done the work, or you need to do a little more work. Maybe just sit in your own space and do some research about where you want to go next, so that Spirit can get clarity and blow your boat and the wind and the waves into the proper direction. You're going to get more deep knowing energies because of the serendipity in the next 4 to 6 weeks. And they're telling you to remain flexible, because they're going to show you a new doorway. And so be ready to kind of look for it, see it, experience it, and know it. In the next 4 to 5 weeks, work on breathing. In for 5, hold for 8, blow out for 11, 3 or 4 times, and you will find yourself centered once again. So again, with these unfinished messages, these worrying for some sort of response that you're waiting for, Spirit's saying go the distance. When you feel stuck, don't sit with stuck energies because they're negative. Start to, at this time in your path, take the steps, do the research, be creative when it comes to your soulmate home, your soulmate contract with a client or a business, your soulmate in the form of a person. Spirit's saying, in the end of all of this, getting to where you need to be in your own path independently. Clean up the negativity and remain poised. They are clarifying that things may seem like they go a little bit slow at some point, but if you can find peace and understand that when it comes to spiritual, divine timing and guidance, everything has to be done by the book. Maybe for some of you, you have to take one step and then go to the next step and go to the next step before you can purchase a new home or sign a new contract or set up situations regarding children and those changes. So Spirit's giving you time, and they're working with you to manifest the people by which are your tribe, the coming together and knowing that karmically you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Some of you are recognizing, and this is a side note for someone, that you thought you were blessed because there were kind messages being exchanged, but this person is not for you if you are finding that you're sitting with yourself saying, what's going to happen? Where is this going? And just like torturing yourself, okay? For some of you, those were just a few messages separate from what's going on here in this reading. When it comes to success, your wishes are going to come true, Libras, as long as everything's done by the book. As long as, when I say done by the book, I'm also feeling like being kind to others, observing what you know deep inside, but making sure that you do so, that you communicate in a way whereby which everybody can come together. Okay, because me and my fiance were trying to pick out a trailer, and we always would know when we would look for something that, oh, okay, that's the right this for, us. That's the right that. And we'd automatically, it would click, and we'd just know that it was a great purchase. And this RV thing, it's like there's so many choices, so many types. Some years are better than others, etc., etc. And we've been going around and around, which told me, and we had a discussion, that it's not the right time, it's not the right camper, it's not the right situation, but that we will know. Now, I could tell you that I wanted an older one that had better quality instead of a newer one that maybe didn't have as much good quality because I was paying a lot for something old, but it was like a Cadillac style. All right. So I'm being chintzy as well, but in the end, I received a message after looking at that camper and hoping for days and looking at a million campers. Somebody made a phone call to me that was a family member and just out of the blue wanted to offer me some money. Out of the blue. At that time. So I went and signed for my camper. Anyway, so in the center of the circle spread, we have you guys observing right now. This is the energy available right now to you at this time. They're saying, think about all that you have worked to achieve, all the wonderful things that each of these wands represent, and how you are observing that. Give thanks to I created a car in my life with spiritual assistance because God and Spirit helped for me to get a job, and God and Spirit helped for me to get this home, and God and Spirit helped for me to get these kids and this life. Why does it feel like a burden? What is it you need to understand? Spirit's saying observe, because you're going to come into some sort of deep knowing, and we're going to get to that. In your mental aspects position, you want to offer your loyal heart to a brand new path. Because according to your perspective, you guys are leaving, whoever's energies these are leaving a path behind that just no longer served you. So something just wasn't working. And you're thinking about, I'm going to change something up. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to find peace and fill my cup. I'm going to take the steps I need to take. And I'm going to do so with great thoughtfulness so that I don't cause any disruption to any sort of mending between me and another. Okay. So, here you guys are. The Queen of Swords. It is time to express to yourself, most importantly, where your boundaries are, and then to turn around and express your boundaries with others in your path. In a very kind, fair, and just way, say, I am going to take and I'm going to follow these goals. If you do not support me with these goals, know that I will use the sword to cut away from the connection in the meantime, so I can focus. It may not be forever, but so I can focus on what's best for me. Because as you do that and observe and mend, which is a lot of energy at one time, you can let go of an old financial path, an old path that became some sort of burden by which you can move forward and just bring a part of a cycle to a close and still make your wishes come true when it comes to financial abundance and security. So in your creative aspects position, you've got your yin. Your cup is open. And you're saying, pour it in. I know how far I've come. Look at how successful I've been. And I'm very proud of myself. I know what I can do. I know what I've accomplished. I've experienced. I have acquired a lot of experience and knowledge with the Seven of Coins. This is about a very spiritual time of self-acknowledgement of your soul, of who you truly are, and someone here wants to be very successful. So they're going to fill up not only that cup, but those two baskets of all of their knowledge and experience, what they know they can do, and you guys are going to move forward into something much more fulfilling. It's like you're going to fill your own cup by getting out from under what feels like a burden. And burden may be a harsh word, but you know what I mean. So in your actions position, we have thinker. Take time to think about stepping into a new direction. Now, when I see this card specifically, for some reason, I always feel like, well, if I'm not sure about which path to step into, I'm going to sit down right here. I'm going to do my research. I'm going to take steps into the new direction. I'm going to test drive the new direction, and then I can come back to center and think about how to manifest that new direction. So there's time here in the next 4 weeks for you guys to really think about that. But in the meantime, make sure that nobody else's cups at home are empty. You know, I know it's a lot to ask because Spirit's saying with the Queen of Coins energies in the next 5 weeks, you guys are going to be in a position of leadership, of financial abundance, and maybe in hindsight, or maybe even recently, or maybe even throughout this whole month. With the no place like home, I think you guys are just wanting to be able to pay your bills and provide for others because you care so much for your children, for your family, for your home. So subconsciously, there's a deep knowing here that you do need to speak your truth. There's a deep knowing that you will not only find balance in your life as you move ahead, but that somebody is going to offer you the money that you want, that you deserve in your path, because you have the intelligence and the knowledge and the experience that Spirit has revealed to you in your path before now. So in your mental, practical, day-to-day matters position, there is peace, joy, happiness, and the letting go. Now this is something you guys have to do, of regret, sadness, depression, okay? And you can do that by filling your own cup and taking the steps to move forward. Speaking your truth and making sure everyone is balanced and fair with one another in the house, because you're going to be thinking about that and observing that and wondering if it's just something is getting to be too much, and you're going to have to speak your boundaries big time, especially in your relationships, because it's in the relationship sector. If it's not speaking your truth at work, it's about knowing that you can get paid and that you're going to follow these boundaries, these goals, and these steps you need to take. So in your inner strengths position, Spirit's going to help give you the strength to take the steps to move forward as you are observing difficulties and a heavy weight on your back as you are thinking about this new direction. They're giving you the strength to do one thing at a time, to take one step at a time. Don't fear that you have to sneak away from a situation. Remember, as you're speaking your truth and setting your goals and using your sword to speak about your boundaries, this is actually going to mend a partnership, because someone's going to see where you stand. They're going to see that instead of sneaking away like this, you're going to turn around and stand right in front of them and say, I want to celebrate my decision. I've done much thinking. I have observed that there is a weight on my back, and I am tired of feeling like this depression and sadness every day, when all I'm truly asking for is peace and abundance in my life. Celebrate your success as you move forward. Think about, if this person, God forbid, was not in my life in this moment, what would I still do? Because we all have our own path, and we own this path. This path belongs to us. We get to say who comes and goes, and we get to say, what is the right thing in our path that we would like to see transpire. And for you guys, you want to flow in your milk and honey, but you're feeling trapped. Amen. Thank you for Spirit's clarification. The Eight of Swords is a figment of our imagination. As soon as we break ourselves from that stuck bubble, the swords will dissipate as well. So Spirit's saying, come to the edge. Come to the edge. Leave troubled waters behind. Figure out what it is. Which path is the one by which you want to offer your loyal heart to, because they're sending you the High Priestess to light the path ahead of you, to bring you truth and clarity by which there has been confusion. There's a new life opening up. Spirit saying, be fair. You've been blessed with many things. Remember to give thanks. That's what will bring you balance. Recognize this new life, this new start in your life. You are going to, through the process, feel reborn. You're going to shine like the sun. You're going to feel happy again. And that's why Spirit wants you to stand strong in your own path. They are working with you to manifest a new beginning, because the old swords of sadness, pain, anguish, frustration, worries, fears is done. They can now dissipate. As soon as you stand up and understand, I'm now taking my first step into a new direction. I'm now going to remain poised as I clean up negative energies in my space. I know that I am with a soulmate, and I'm willing to go the distance. Even if people don't want to answer my calls, I'm going to connect with my tribe, with the people who help for me to enjoy day-to-day life as I create financial success and abundance. And they have two last messages here for you saying, When you feel imbalanced or indecisive about two opportunities when it comes to finances, or should I or shouldn't I when it comes to finances, that's leaving you imbalanced, pardon me. You've got the Nine of Cups saying, congratulations. Your wishes are coming true. You don't have to sneak away. You get to celebrate straight up. Why? Because you did things by the book. You created your plan, you took the steps, you talked to others about the steps you've already taken and where it is you're going. And the fact that after much thought, you're recognizing in the next 4 weeks that you know which doorway is the right one and that it's okay. Because you have boundaries where you can still set goals. So in the first couple weeks here from watching the video, do your research, go ahead and find out what it is you need to help you to feel content with taking the steps forward. You are being blessed with the Hanging Man energies to really just stop and look at things from every perspective when it comes to maybe the man of the house, the caregiver, the provider. For some of you, you may be wondering about some sort of earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, but he's older than you. We have a Page of Swords energy, so a message of difficulty because there's karmic energy here. It's like, I feel like you guys know, okay, this is just a message comes in about the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor, and Spirit's trying to offer you the strength to change things up. So by the second, okay, and also the strength to speak your truth, to make sure you're mending a situation, but to go towards what offers you the best financial abundance and or balance in your life. And you're going to have this deep knowing that certain things are going to have to end in order for something new to begin. They're offering you the Magician energies, meaning you have all the elements at your fingertips, earth, water, fire, air, to manifest what it is that you want. And they're saying, speak your truth. That will help you to get out of your thoughts. Do it in a kind way. Don't feel bad about this is all I have and get lost and stuck in this cage. This type of thinking will keep you stuck when it comes to how little you have. Okay? What you've been blessed with is what you need to give thanks to Spirit for every day this month if you want that to change, because Spirit wants you to understand that the love, the beautiful things around you have been blessed to you. We may think that we manifest those, but we do not manifest something that's not connected to Spirit in some way. So there's fantasy here for someone when it comes to someone older, maybe waiting on an offer from, gosh, it's almost like questioning this water sign energy. Somebody who's caring, loving, giving, but who has a lot of fire in their chart as well. This would be Aries, Sag, Leo. It could be that you're trying to offer your heart to a situation for whoever's energies, those came out of nowhere. Make sure you stay focused on business. Yes, look at this. They're saying, we are offering you this new opportunity and financial abundance and security. Step into the path that is a gift from heaven, the Ace of Coins. Set your goals. Get excited about those goals. Take steps each day to manifest more towards receiving and starting that new path. And then look at Spirit's offering the Fool card energy, saying, go ahead, hop, skip, and jump into the direction by which you want to take a risk. As long as you understand all that you needed to do from the last path, you will be very successful in this path. I keep getting this. Maybe a small offer of love is going to come in for some of you, not all of you, who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or there's a very loving and kind message about a situation that has crumbled apart. Maybe this is the mending energies as well, speaking in loving ways to one another and recognizing nothing did fall apart. Now that I've moved in a new direction and the sun is shining on me and I feel great, I'm recognizing that through my knowledge and experience, I have built this golden tower. Therefore, I'm going to feel a lot of love for my partner. I'm going to feel very passionate about life. I'm going to be able to understand where this path led me as my ship is coming in. And when the ship comes in, when you find that happiness and joy, Spirit again is saying, recognize how your faith made things transpire in a beautiful way for you. And give thanks to Spirit as well for that. Yeah, some of you have been putting your energy into a person, place, circumstance, situation, and you're getting worn out, and something's going to come in quickly. I think success is coming in quickly for you guys, and somebody is trying to block that. So in the outcome position in the next 4 to 6 weeks, don't let people stand in the way of your success. Even if there's children involved, even if you've been with this person for a long time, it may feel like a difficult decision, but Spirit's saying, you have done so well. You've had all these wonderful parties and celebrations and coming together and family and kids and all those great things. But this path is over now. It's full. It's as high as the cups can go, and the cups are empty. Therefore, it's time to step into that new path that leads you higher up into a higher spiritual level. It's time for new experiences that are blessed. And look they're tied to work. What you put into work is what you're going to receive from work, which is going to put you in a very financially comfortable situation. There will be glorious sunsets and warm, lush gardens. Cute. So, there is, with the Five of Swords, there are some painful energies when it comes to an offer of love. Okay, this is more frustration. This is more like, haha, I got what I wanted type energy when it comes to an offer. And Spirit saying, step into the doorway of the Ten of Coins, because that is where your bread and butter's coming from and your bank account is going to get full from. Why wouldn't you, right? As you're sitting and thinking, why wouldn't I step into a new world path that is completely different than my past? Because I have the knowledge and experience, and Spirit is saying, take a risk. Why wouldn't I? Because in the end, I need to know and understand that I am coming into a position of the Ten of Cups, a happily ever after, peace, joy, contentment, happiness, love, prosperity, and good health. My wishes are coming true, and I'm excited and balanced. Therefore, yes, as soon as you let go of the fears, the running away from this new opportunity, this new fiery beginning, this new path that is just awesome, then you can celebrate this new foundation, this bigger amount of pay, this financial success. Your wishes are coming true. Make sure, and I think you'll feel like it in the end, that you guys celebrate this success. And thank Spirit for getting you there, because they are pushing hard to help you to let go of an old way of being, is basically what it is, and an old way of thinking. This is a time for, I'm taking control over my path. I'm setting my goals. I'm standing by my boundaries. I'm looking at 2 doorways. I'm waiting for my wishes to come true. And as soon as that one doorway opens and I see that 10 of Pentacles, I'm going to celebrate, because I did everything in the right way. Therefore, I should be able to mend. And deeply, I think you guys know that you are strong enough to stand in your own path against anyone who comes into it at this time. That's only going to add pressure. Okay, this is a time of innocence, and this is a beautiful card for this. Now, this card is from the Daily Guidance from Your Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm just going to read it because my eyes are getting horrible in my old age. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. And need we say more? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the reminder that I missed out. Thank you for those of you who tell me, yes, these were my messages. That was my personal reading. If they don't feel like they're right on track, you may be acting in your energies of your rising sign or moon sign. You may want to look at that calculator on Google and then come back and watch those videos. But you could email me at josiek42@gmail.com and I could do a personal reading for you. It's an amazing journey, as you will read if you check the comments from others who've had them, that will change your life towards more positive happiness, joy, fulfillment in every way. So good luck in standing your ground this month and in finding that successful position whereby you can make a lot of money and still recognize that there's no place like home. Take care and God bless.